Hello, friends. This is Dave Horowitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Quiet one today. Yes, there we go. Mystery, atmosphere, because we're talking about that great German romantic Schumann, Robert Schumann. Here's the guy, and here's the clump we're going through. So far, I've got so much of this stuff. Oh my God. It's just insane, but what the hell? We're going to have fun, aren't we? We have first the piano concerto and the concert Stück in G major with Philadelphia Ormandy and Rudolf Serkin from 1964. This is, for many, one of the great Schumann piano concerti, and Franz Schubert musical moments. Moment musical, or whatever they're called, recorded in 1952, mono ones. This is like, there was this Serkin edition on, I think it was Sony France, although they wouldn't have called the Schubert musical moments, but I don't know where it came from, but I have it, and so there it is. Symphonies 1 and 3 with Antoni Witt and the Polish National Radio Symphony Orchestra. I've got this whole cycle somewhere. Is it all out here somewhere? Well, maybe yes, it'll pop up in a moment. And it's really very good, actually. Oh God, this got crushed. You know, when you move these things, these jewel boxes they get absolutely crumble. Well, it's okay. At least the disc is okay. So what have we got? It's Wilhelm Kempff, who's a great Schumann guy, of course, and all of his stuff has been boxed up since then. This is the piano concerto with Raphael Kubelik, and let's see, the Kinderscenen and Carnival. Yay! With Kempff. We all like Kempff. And speaking of Kempff, here's the other Kempff, Freddie. Carnival. You know, I never liked Carnival. I keep saying this. You're going to hear me say it a million times. And I have like 10,000 recordings of it, because one way to deal with something that you don't like but you think you should is to listen to hundreds of millions of performances. And that way you get, a sense of it, and something's going to hit you eventually. Well, it did hit me eventually. It actually did. I think Alicia Larrocha was the one that hit me, but it doesn't matter because now I like it. And here it is on bis with the toccata and the arabesque and the humoresque in B flat. Oh, this is really good. Really, really good. I mean, Kempff is a wonderful pianist too. There's so much good stuff here. Oh, yeah. Second Symphony with the Overture Scherzo and Finale. Oh, with Carl Schuricht and the Paris Conservatory Orchestra. Decca Mono. I got this for the Paris Conservatory Orchestra as much as Schuricht, and it is fun. But it's in the big Schuricht box now, of course, and it's got the theme and variations from the Tchaikovsky Third Orchestral Suite, which makes no sense whatsoever as a coupling. And then there's this Martha Argerich, BMG Martha Argerich thing. She did some recordings for Ricordi, actually. It was BMG Ricordi, and it's the Fantasy, the Fantasy in C major, which is hot, as you might expect. And the Fantasy is Stücke, Opus 12. Classic Argerich on RCA. I mean, this is Japanese RCA. See, there it is. Okay. Well, I have it. I own it. There it is. Arturo Benedetti Michelangeli. 2 discs of like Schumann, the Fasching Schwank aus Wien and Carnival, of course, along with Debussy stuff, Chopin stuff, Montpeau and more Chopin stuff, rehearsal and sound check. With Michelangeli from 1957 live at the Royal Festival Hall on Testament. I mean, people who are Michelangeli fans collect that stuff. Violin sonatas with Isabel Faust and Silke Avenhaus. Lovely performances, actually, and charming works. The violin sonatas are really nice, and they're not too long. Well, the second one is half an hour. That's the long one, but the others are 16 and 19 minutes, and they're late Schumann, but they're good. Oh, Moravet's fabulous. Oh, he's so fabulous. We've got the Schumann Piano Concerto with Václav Neumann, that beautiful performance of that, and the Kinderscenen with the Franck Symphonic Variations in the middle. This is a terrific record. It really is. Schumann Symphonies. Yay! George Sell and the Cleveland Orchestra. One of the great Schumann cycles, quite heavily interventionistly reorchestrated in places, which makes it even more interesting. Schumann and Grieg piano concertos with Richter and Lovro von Madicic of the Monte Carlo National Opera Orchestra. This was always kind of controversial, actually, but it's fun to have. I like it. It's like I'm keeping it because I have no choice. Martha Argerich, Renaud Capuçon, and Misha Maisky with the Svizzera Italiana So-So Orchestra under Alexander Rabinovich Barakovsky, the Beethoven Triple, and the Schumann Piano Concerto with Argerich. Again, I mean, how many times is she going to do that stuff? I have no idea. Richter on Olympia, Schumann's Novelletten, only 3 of them, and the Fantasia Stücke, Opus 12, only 2 of them, and the Schumann and the Chopin Preludes, Opus 28, only, I don't know, a bunch of those too. You know, Richter only played, he didn't play complete cycles of things quite often. He just took out the bits he wanted. But these Olympia recordings of Richter were some of his best. They really were. They're pretty good. This was a live recording from Tokyo in 1979. And, before a deathly quiet audience and with decent sound. They were really good. Then we've got 3 discs on Biddulph of Alfred Cortot playing Schumann. Wow, yes, I actually listened to historical recordings. I listened to a lot of Cortot. I mean, he was like a famous Schumann guy, and his performances are very authoritative and I think full of fantasy and they're remarkable. So we've got Kindersehning, Kreisleriana, a bit of Fantasia Stücke, Dichterliebe with Charles Panzera. Oh, he was a wonderful baritone, he was. Carnival, Symphonic Etudes, have some of the posthumous ones. The Piano Trio with Thibaut and Casals, which is a famous recording, the D minor trio. Papillon, Davidsbündler Tenza, and the Piano Concerto with Landon Ronald from 1927. Whoa, baby. Yes, those are historically significant. And so there you have it, another clump of Schumann. It's actually kind of quick and easy to go through Schumann, isn't it? There's some really good stuff in here. And when you look at this, Horowitz and Argerich and Richter and Cortot, and I mean, Freddie Kempff is wonderful, and Wilhelm Kempff, and wow, and Rudolf Serkin. What a list. What an extraordinary collection of stuff, isn't it? That's why we listen to Schumann, even if you don't like Schumann. I mean, these artists, there's such artistry at work. It's kind of mind-boggling. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.